What's up, guys? It's Zay at Fresh Sentiment here. Hope you guys are having a great day. I owned the Jimmy Choo Man fragrances for a while, and then I gave some of them away because I just thought I had better things than them. And then as time grew on and nostalgia was creeping up on me, I kind of missed them. Some of them were the first ones I ever had in my collection, especially the first one and the Intense version. And I think that they're pretty good budget-friendly fragrances, especially if you're buying them from discounters at that $40 to $50 price range, most of them, except for like the newest one, which, bound to change soon. But yeah, this is a buying guide for all of these. I hope you find this helpful, and let's get into it. And it wouldn't be right to start this video off with any other one in the line than the first one, Jimmy Choo Man. Now with this one, you're going to get that pineapple leaf, suede, lavender, melon, pink pepper, and patchouli. So, not a whole lot of notes, but a pretty decent amount, I would say. And you guys got to check these atomizers, because at this price point, this is really good. Check it out. Ooh, it smells great in here now. And you definitely pick that melon and that lavender up front, and that pink pepper, that zinginess of it, that little burst of freshness. It's hard to beat. It's honestly one of the best scents in the line, if it wasn't for the next one we're going to talk about. But I still think that this one's a good buy. You should at least get your nose on it. Performance is nothing special. You're going to probably get like 5 hours out of it max, and good projection for like the first hour. It's a pretty good scent, but for the longevity, but at that $40 price point for that good of a smell, it's still worth it in my eyes. But the next one we're going to talk about fixes these issues, and you'll see what I mean in a second. And now we're on to that Jimmy Choo Man Intense. Now you're easily going to get 8 to 10 hours with this one and 5 hours of projection. And the notes are pretty solid too. I believe you're going to get, melon, lavender, mandarin orange, geranium, black pepper, artemisia, tonka bean, patchouli, and labdanum. I don't smell that last note, but I pretty much pick up on everything else. And, you guys got to check that atomizer though. It's like that AC knew to kick on when I was spraying it, but you guys didn't even really get that good of a view of it anyways, because it went all the way down. Still pretty good though, just like the other ones. But yeah, the performance on this one is really good. The smell is really good. To me, it just smells like the original, but it lasts a lot longer, and I think it's around the same price point as it. I mean, you might as well go for this one if you would rather have longer lasting projection and overall longevity and scent trail, all that stuff. Probably be better to go with this one. I still think the original smells pretty good. There's something about it, even though it lasts like 3 seconds. But if you want something that's stronger, this is the one for you. Now we're moving on to that Jimmy Choo Man Ice. I like that white color on that bottle, and now it fades to clear down there. It's really nice. Now this one is probably the worst performing. It lasts like maybe 4 hours max. And that's because of its scent profile. I mean, it's got citron, bergamot, mandarin orange, apple, cedar, vetiver, patchouli, musk, and ambroxan, and some moss in there, which, you would think with ambroxan, with that chemical, usually things, they push out more, they last longer. It's unfortunately not the case with this one, but what it does do is smell like a glass of lemonade. It is really nice, especially if you're fresh out of the shower. Spray it on, guys, it's incredible. And again, look at that atomizer. Now, I'm not the type of guy to rate things based on scent alone when it comes to cologne, but if I were to rate all of these on scent alone, this one would be the best. Undoubtedly, that lemonade scent, man, I'm smelling it right now from off the table, and it's just so good. It's your cheaper alternative to Dior Homme Cologne, if you all are familiar with that one, or Chanel Allure Homme Sport Cologne. And that's the price point it's going for. I want to say like 30-40 bucks. It's worth it, and I will use it if I'm just staying home and I'm fresh out the shower, and Just throw it on real quick, smell fresh for a good few hours, because I mean, the only other thing you could use this for is running errands. The performance is not there. But the scent is so good. You could just bring this, spray it on again when you're at work or wherever you're at. Bring a little decan of it. The smell is pretty good. It's one of the best easily. And now we're on to that Jimmy Choo Man Aqua. And the note breakdown on this one's a little bit more simplified. You're going to get grapefruit, cardamom, seawater, clary sage, patchouli, and moss. And that's a pretty accurate note breakdown. I do smell most of that. This is also one of the best ones in the line. And check that atomizer. When I tell you guys it smells amazing in this room, it smells amazing in this room due to all of those fragrances being sprayed. But a lot of people think this is the best smelling one in the line, and honestly, I would respect that opinion. It's a runner-up. It's really good for the scent profile that it has. It lasts about 8 to 9 hours in my experience. And you're going to get a good projection for about 5 hours, and then it sort of dies down after that. Becomes a skin scent at some point. This is also a good daily driver. Can wear it to the gym, can wear it to work. It's an easy buy. I think it's going for $50 nowadays because a lot more people are realizing how good this stuff is. It's a sleeper. I still wear it sometimes. It's so easy to like. And it really works well at the office. You can't go wrong with this one, or any of them really, but definitely not this one. Now we're on to that Jimmy Choo Man Blue. Now, usually when you think of a blue fragrance, what you're thinking of is not this. You're thinking of Dior Sauvage. You're thinking of YSLY or Bleu de Chanel. And it doesn't smell like any of those. And to me, it doesn't smell like a blue fragrance at all. But here are the notes for it. It's going to be lavender, black pepper, clary sage, ambergris, leather, cypress, apple, pineapple, vanilla, sandalwood, vetiver, and patchouli. I don't smell all of that. In fact, I'm not really sure what it is I'm smelling. I think it's like lavender and black pepper and maybe the apple and pineapple and ambergris. And you would think with that, it would come across with a more blue fragrance feel. It does not. But what it does have is, you guys get get what I'm getting at right now? It's that atomizer. If I didn't say bergamot was in this, it definitely is. Sorry if I missed that in the note breakdown. Got a little carried away, but I definitely pick it up in the opening. And then it usually dries down, and what I get is the vanilla and the sandalwood. And it's not a bad smell at all. It's just not appropriately named. This is not no blue fragrance that you're gonna run into. It is a good one though. Lasts you about a good 8 to 9 hours and a good 5.5, I would say, of projection. And the Centrail on this one's also really good. It's good for work and just a good everyday scent, honestly. It has a very classy smell to it, which you wouldn't expect from a fragrance that's $50 or $40, but this one's pretty good. I think you should check it out, if nothing else. Now, this one is a new one in the line. Just came out this year, but I think it's my favorite one in the line. And that's Jimmy Choo Man Extreme. Now, the closest fragrance I can pinpoint to this that it's going to smell similar to is Dior Sauvage, which is not a bad thing. It actually smells really good, a lot better than Dior Sauvage in my opinion. It has a smoother smell to it. It's got a red thyme, black pepper, sage, geranium, nutmeg, and some woody notes. And I don't know if I smell the other stuff, but I definitely pick up the woods, and it's of the smooth variety. And this one's a beast. It lasts about 10 to 12 hours, and it has projection for like half that. And it doesn't really die down or become much of a skin scent until like maybe the last hour. But if there's any of them that I could say you could buy and you're going to like it, it's going to be this one. And it's going to be Jimmy Choo Man Blue, the most likable ones in the line easily. On to my final thoughts overall. Jimmy Choo Man is one of those lines where you can throw a dart and pick one, honestly. They're all pretty good in their own right. I just happen to think that Jimmy Choo Man Blue and Jimmy Choo Man Extreme are the ones you could probably buy like easily. And Jimmy Choo Man Aqua too. Well, you might as well throw that one in there. They're both really likable. or all three. I can't talk. They're all three really likable. But if there's one that I would have to recommend above them all, it's gonna be this one. Jimmy Choo Man Extreme. Smells kind of like Dior Sauvage, but it's so much better than Dior Sauvage, and it's about 60, 70 right now, so I would say wait a few months. It'll probably drop down to the 50, 40s range, and I would say at that price it's worth it. Actually, I would say it's a steal, especially for that longevity we were talking about earlier. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you have a good day. Peace.